very well online, you know, subject to being called a warrior, I believe. However, he's bringing in his online performance against the French right now, and he's 21-19, leading his squad. But it's pretty much all square, but Hypergames just taking that early lead.
Well, Hypergames do now have the better spawn. They are spawning at towers, which is where they want to be, and they're managing to rack up some points on this courtyard area. It would not surprise me if we see Team Finland go for the rotate this early on. I think they're just going to have to give this up and go straight to Turtle.
Yeah, that's it, and it's rotating as we speak. This has gone to Turtle in the hands of Team Finland, and they're pretty set up well. And I mean, I think that was quite a bad rotation, if you like, from Hypergames. They do have the lead, they've got the scrap points on there, but this is going to, you know, take a good 5-10 seconds from them to get near. And Junaz is doing exactly what he needs to do and keep them at bay, taking down one. I believe that was an assist. Gefkid unfortunately taking down his own teammate, but Maxi gets shut down. Gefkid's just got a 3-piece, even though one of them was on his team. Yeah,
let's not forget as well this European Championship, even though they have qualified for that $1 million tournament, World Championship in LA, they are now playing for their seeding points too, so if they do advance further, they'll have an easier route when they do go to LA.
Absolutely. This is neck and neck, 136 to 134. This is going to go and now in the hands of the Atlas team, which is Hypergames, but that is something that they beaked. I believe Azox is just chilling on the rock there, but beaked. He's on 17-22. He's not doing too bad for his team, but one thing that I have seen from his plays, he's been playing very, very objective-based here. He's been sitting in the points for a lot of the time, maybe not as getting as many interactions as possible. But as we're going into another rotation, only 3 minutes left on the clock, Hypergames now leading by about 20 points.
Yeah, and it just seems like Hypergames have that slight edge. I mean, as we see each hardpoint close out, Team Finland bring it back, but by that time, Hypergames have rotated. But with that said, Team Finland really well set up now, and bringing this back, we could see them actually overtake Hypergames once again.
Yeah, this is going, you know, back and forth, and that's the best way to see a game of Call of Duty so close like this. Two nations battling it out for, obviously, that seed, like you said, Rel, and obviously the money which is involved in this. This is getting to the real last stages of the tournament, and you can currently see on your screen, Beaked, just trying to find one of the players. He looks like, as I say, playing that objective work again, just on the hill, letting his team slay around him. ID taking down one and getting shut down. This is really just trading the kills. It's anyone's game right now.
Yeah, there were some huge kills being made there by Team Finland. We could see 2-piece after 2-piece, and it's only just now, with about 10 seconds left on the clock, that Hypergames have actually breached in and have managed to secure the scrap points. Team Finland will be going for the rotate by this time and heading straight down to bar.
Yeah, and I think it looks like they're going to come head-to-head again. Hypergames are just coming up against ID. ID shuts one down, progressive with Gefkid supporting him. This is going down to the wire, 166 to 166. I cannot believe how close this is. Just taking a look at that scoreboard, ID is 34-27, leading now to 35. This guy's going off.
Yeah, he's playing amazing. I mean, just going back to that previous hard point, he made some huge plays to actually keep that in Team Finland retention. We're seeing him pick up even more kills there. It could have been a 3-piece almost if it had managed to pick up that second one. Beaked is there in support, though. The hill does go on the contest, but that lead's extended quite a bit now for Team Finland.
Yeah, absolutely. You can see ID trying to break that 40 bomb. He's doing absolute work for his team with a 3-piece you can see in the kill feed. Does this guy even need teammates? I don't even know.
Look at this. He is going to break the 40 kills. Surely, there we go. 40 to 28. 40, nearly 41 to 28. But does get shut down. Team Finland are doing phenomenal here. I mean, a lot of people wouldn't have expected this.
Yeah, absolutely. You can see it as well with Team Finland going into the last rotation. They need, you know, 30, 40 seconds on this. And it is in hands of Hypergames, and they're doing exactly what they need to. This is going right down to the wire, I can tell.
I want to see if ID can extend his kills. There we go, taking out Veziok, Gefkid taking down Tony JS, and all the points are now going in Team Finland's favour. Hypergame's going to have real difficulty breaking this, and with that little time left on the clock, there is going to be nothing that Hypergames can do. Team Finland have taken round number 1.
Yeah, I mean, to me, that's a little bit of a shock. I expected the guys from France to come out here strong. The likes of Maxi, obviously a veteran of the scene, along with Azox, Veziak, and Tony JS. However, Ida, you've got to take your hat off to this guy. 44 kills right now, 10 captures to his name. He's doing everything for his team, and he's going to lead it to victory, and he's currently at 1-0 in the series. And I believe the second map we will be looking at is Search and Destroy on Detroit.
Yeah, and that was a pleasure to watch, actually. It's like we say, sometimes we do underestimate some of the teams competing here, but Team Finland, really, really strong. We can see them now, all smiles. They could potentially be advancing into the semi-finals, securing themselves some money and getting that better seed when they do compete in LA.